Hello everyone, this is Pomum, bringing you part 13, actual part 13, not the one I announced previously, and I was wrong, you should be used to it, of my FA6 Let's Play. We're going to play Chapter 9, starting the new arc, the Western Isles arc. After driving off General Narshen from Ostia, Roy and his company braced themselves for further attacks from Bern. However, Bern's belligerent movement towards Lycia suddenly stopped altogether, as if to mock Roy and his cousin, and was also maintaining a neutral position regarding the truce offer from Etruria. Bern's sudden silence and lack of activity could only be described as eerie. With Hector gone, Elibuth was now the only lasting power in Lycia. Elibuth summoned the various marquises to Fair Eye to discuss their future actions. It was decided that Elibuth was to become the next leader of the Lycia Alliance, and that a new Lycia Alliance army would be established. This new army's purpose was not to take the offense against Bern, but rather take a defensive stance for Lycia. For his victory against Bern in Ostia, Roy was chosen to be the leader of the new Lycia Alliance army. Slowly but surely, the people of Lycia were starting to brighten up. Business was improving and people's attitudes started to get more optimistic. Around that time, Etruria called for Lycia's assistance in ridding the Western Isles of the outlaws and bandits, marking their base there. Lycia's citizens expressed their discontent by saying they saw no reason in sending troops all the way to the Western Isles, but because Lycia needed Etruria's protection against Bern, they had no choice but to oblige. Thus, Roy and the Lycia Alliance army passed through Etruria and made their way towards the Western Isles. The Western Isles are the various islands of the western coast of Elib. Currently, they are colonies of Etruria. The Western Isles are rich in minerals and natural resources, so mining is a major industry. However, these minerals are worth a fortune, so various rogue groups have traveled there hoping to loot the mines and sell the minerals from the reserves. Thus, the people living on the Western Isles spend their days in constant fear of bandit attacks, and Roy has been sent to defeat these bandits. Oh yeah, fog of war, baby. So as I warned you in the previous one, I'm playing with another save in which these are the levels I got. I think Lance didn't get a level. No, Lance didn't get a level. Worth didn't get a level either. Thaney got a level. It wasn't strength. Oh, I'm sorry, but it actually was defense and resistance if I remember correctly. So still a very good one to get. Lou. Did Lou get a level? I think he didn't. I might be wrong. And Rutger is promoted. But Rutger is promoted after getting both defense and strength, so his strength is slightly higher. I think Sol got magic. I think Dorothy got skill and speed. Yeah. Noah, I think, also got the speed. Maybe. Exactly level 9. I don't remember everyone's level, but yeah. And the units I decided to bring are, apart from the ones I brought to the previous one, Dicky is going to stay behind because I have to bring Sue for this one. And I'm going to bring Astol also. Astol is going to be pretty helpful, although I do want to give him no storage, remove. I want to give you the radium so that you can sell it. And yeah, the rest are okay. Yeah, no, you're okay. You're okay, you're okay, you're okay, you're okay. Situation is a bit different, but this is still pretty much the same units plus a bit more to make things easier. And I probably saved. That's why I have everything so organized. Like I saved after preparations, and that's when I realized my mistake in recording, that I wasn't recording my own voice. So yeah, without further ado, let's play the chapter. Chapter 9, The Misty Isles. Boss, these guys from Lycia, they are here. You sure? Yep, we just saw him arrive on the small island to the east. Yes, as that other group said. Alright, they are probably floundering around in the fog, unable to see anything. Just sneak up on them from behind and kill them off. Sure thing, boss. Right, I'm sorry that they couldn't be of help. Please, don't worry about it. It isn't your responsibility, Lady Cecilia. Yes, but even within Etruria, there are a lot of people voicing their discontent on how the advisor is treating Lycia like servants. Advisor? I thought the king had made the decision to send Lycia to clear out the bandits. No, Advisor Roars has been working with Lord Arkard, who's in charge of the mining operation in the Western Isles, and they decided to do it on their own without consulting the king. How can they do that? Do you remember last year's tragedy in Etruria? Of course, Etruria's next heir, Prince Mildane, suddenly passed away last year. Right. I never had the honor to meet him. I understand that he was a very bright individual. Yes, if the prince were alive, Etruria wouldn't be like this. King Mordred couldn't bear the fact that his son had died. The shock was so great that he never completely recovered from it. And today it seems like he's always in a different world. He doesn't really pay attention to anything going on around him or in his country. Rolf took advantage of this. Now he's basically in charge of what goes in the palace. Ever since then, he has kept the three Etrurian generals, Lord Douglas, Percival and me, away from the king unless there's a great emergency. But what about the time when you came to aid us in Ostia? That event was an exception because Percival worked with me. But now, please don't worry yourself. We're gonna return to Lycia when we complete this mission anyway. But may I ask you to take care of Lycia while we're away? Of course. You can leave the Lycia Alliance and also Princess Guinevere to me. Roy, I may not go with you. The battles on these islands are likely to become slugfests. Oh, you have no idea. Well, not really slugfests. The Western Isles I like. They are pretty dynamic as part of the game. You can never know what will happen. I think you should hide in Etruria with protection from General Cecilia. Highness, please trust me. I understand your intentions of suggesting a truce, and I also promised Roy that I would protect you. Trust me, I will defend you at all costs. I understand. I apologize for being selfish. Roy, I pray for your safety. Thank you, my lady. I will pray for yours as well. And there they go. Yeah, they did enjoy. In case you were expecting Cecilia to join out of nowhere or anything, they didn't join. So we have some pirates, we have some things, and we have some fog. Fog of war. That we can light up thanks to the torch. Is it worth it? I don't know if it's worth it at this point. Let me move you and then we'll see. Okay, yeah, so for example, the vision disappeared. Astol, the thing is, because he's a thief, he has like a hidden ability as a thief in which he reveals more of the fog of war in the map. This isn't something that is specified anywhere, it just happens to be like this. Yeah, so now that Astor is gone, I actually want to use the torch here and check that upper left. Okay, I have a lot of axe users here, so looks to me like Thane is going to have a hard time. That's one of the reasons why a lot of people promote Thane early, because the Western Isles, spoiler alert, I guess, have a lot of axe users. And that's risky, but and then I can place root her up. Yeah, in this place, like traditionally they use a lot of axes, so a lot of the enemies that you find are pirates, fighters, brigands, every possible class that uses axes. And that means swords suddenly become a lot more valuable, as if Rutger needed that, but anyway. And Thane is suddenly struggling. Thane is suddenly struggling, as you can see. Also in this map there are quite a lot of archers, because they of course realize the advantages of using Thane. But don't worry, because we have Rutger who can take this place in a bit of a solo mission. For example, Roy is going to have an easy time getting 100% hit against most of the enemies, and the enemies are high level, so he might compensate the levels that he didn't get. The Master of the Eights, 888, 10, 8, 0. 0 resistance. Marcus also, I think this is the point in the game where you can really start saying, memes aside, that Marcus is falling off a little bit. Not that he can't do anything, it's just that, I'm missing an 84. That's unfortunate. It's just that suddenly he's not an absolute monster, he's just a normal unit. Oh, you might remember this character from somewhere. Sir Scott. Oh, it's Fear. Sorry I had to call you in. What is all this noise about? Well, you see, some brigands are attacking this island. The people living here are in danger. What? I sent some guys over to try and stop them, but the invaders are pretty tough. The situation doesn't look good. I can't believe. Only I could go out there, but I can't leave the castle. So Fear, I'm sorry, but yes, I shall go and drive them off. Thanks. Leave it to me, attacking innocent villagers. That's not forgivable. I asked another guy too, so you can go with him. Someone else? Yeah, a nomad named Shin. He looks frail, but he's got a decent shot with his bow. Are you Shin? That's me. I heard the story from Scott. Let's go. What? Did you also join the fight to protect the people living here? No. I have no such interest in such things. Then why? I'm paid to fight. That's all. I gotta keep the conversation going. You're from Sakai, right? Right. What took you all the way out here? It's nothing new. You look like you're from Sakai, and you're also here. Well, I'm traveling around LA to train myself, and... Oh, you weren't asking about me, were you? Huh. I'm looking for somebody. Who? My clan lost to burn when they invaded Sakai. Our clan leader let me escape, and he told me to find and protect his granddaughter. So I left the battlefield to fulfill his request. I see. Well, I hope you find her. Yes. Oh, see, sir, I mean, letting a girl like that fight out there. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Once she's killed, we can get that sword she's carrying. Sword, that weird one she has? That's no ordinary sword, that's the Wodao, a famous katana. If we can get it from her and sell it, it will be worth a fortune. I see, so that's why you were so generous to her at first. I couldn't make a move up until now, but now's the chance. Listen, I want you to follow her. When you see the chance, grab the sword from her. Sure thing, boss. That's the situation. A lot of pieces at play, aren't they? Oh, I should have equipped a javelin, but I didn't know if I was going to be able to clear the bandits, so 39 HP already on Rutger. This is why... Oh, 10%. Look at you. This is why Rutger is so deceptively tanky, because his HP is abnormally high. Okay, now we have to do this a bit carefully. So you have an iron bow, you have an iron bow, and you have an iron bow. With 11, 11, and 12 skills, so... Technically speaking, you're the dangerous one. The axes shouldn't be accurate enough to hit me reliably, so I have to take care of the bows first. Could also do some things with Tiny, but maybe later. About you. I have to be careful with that side. And probably... Yeah, I can weaken with Astol and... Oh. Move my vision point at least. Yeah, I think this might be a bad start. Oh no. No, I can still do this because... You see, I kill. And then I'm pretty sure I'm blocking the mercenaries' way, because this is not traversable. Yeah, that's a cliff. Okay, oh thank god. They have a lot of poison weapons in this place, by the way. They can be annoying, but poison in GBA does like 2-3 damage per turn at most. Luck. I appreciate luck. I'm just going to weaken with Marcus. Don't have better weakening than this, and this is a bit unreliable, but it did work, How much did I do again? Didn't I do like 10 or so? 11. So now I can use Dorothy. Dorothy doesn't mind staying behind a little bit at the start. While Sue, I kind of want her to go ahead. Weapon rank, is this B? Oh no, just C. Okay. A bit too... Oh! Even better. Even better. A bit too optimistic there with Dorothy's rank, but... Perfect. As I said, I want Noah and Sue to go ahead because they are the ones who recruit the new units. Yeah, Rutger taking care of this is actually really helpful. That's a part of the map that you weirdly find yourself struggling with normally. And I shouldn't get damaged by this. And if I do, that's probably okay. 18 lands with 18 HP can still take on a mercenary resistance. Loki, great. I don't want that. I'd actually rather do this, because if the mercenary gets in a forest, then this is going to be a big slugfest. As Roy so gracefully put it. So I'm going to equip my Iron Lance, I'm going to equip your one-use Iron Lance. Actually, I've heard one-use weapons make it so that it's more probable that the enemy targets you. I kind of want that. Wait, I can't drop you. So why did I take you? I mean, you're a healer, you shouldn't get targeted, so maybe it's for the best. Maybe it's for the best. Okay, I think this was a solid start. There's fear. And we are in range. Which is exactly what I wanted. So, I don't think I have Shin in range right now. Unless Shin moves more, which could always happen. Shin is nowhere in sight. Okay, we're going to do this smoothly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2 of range. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I guess Shin could be there, but I should be getting out of his range by talking and then... Fair, it is you. Sir, no? What are you doing here? Yes, I joined this army a while back. Oh. What are you thinking? Put away your sword. Sir Noah, I thought you were nobler than this. What? Yes, because you are a mercenary knight. Lending your services to pirates, you should be ashamed. Huh? Don't play dumb. You're working with a band of pirates to attack the people living in this island. You call yourself a knight? Can I have a sec? I think there's a really big misunderstanding. Misunderstanding? You still insist? We're trying to help the villagers. We're supposed to go defeat the head of a pirate group. I think his name was Scott or something. What? Scott is the head of a pirate band? If you think I'm lying, why don't you ask the pirate over there? He is right behind you, hiding in the bushes. Pirate? What pirate? Damn, I better go tell the boss. Hey, wait. You didn't suspect at all? No, Scott was very kind to me. Really, rumors say that he's a very cruel man. Well, my mother used to say that you shouldn't judge people by their looks. In case you don't know, Fair, well, you wouldn't get to know it because I'm not going to pick that route, but Fear is the daughter of Bartre from Memphis 7, who's... Let's just say he's not handsome in the traditional way. Well, that's true, but... I was lending my services to pirates. What can I do now? And you want to come along with us? What? Would that be okay? Always looking for more people to strengthen our army. I'll talk to Roy about it. Thank you. Okay, so now... Oh, I can't rescue you immediately. Okay, never mind. My plan was to stand here with an iron axe, yes. You want to come, Shin? Then come. And then I will take, release, and move away. And that way Shin cannot target me. So that's very good. We have to remember there's a group of fighters and mages there. You don't want to train your swords, do you? Bum, 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 bum. Love this theme, by the way, love this theme. I know it's not the most popular one, but I think it's so iconic. And fire, perfect. Is that a level for Lou? I think it was, yeah, he was really close there. So that's level 14, 13. With yes, HP. Damn. Do I have a healer covering a healer? Is that my current situation? Well, anyways, stand here, iron sword, and you, and you. So that means you can probably be helpful, you can... Yeah, that's probably Sol, because if I can't rescue him... Okay, and I will put Sue here. Please, Shin, go like around there, that's enough for me. Meanwhile, root her... yes, use the iron sword. I mean, it's your less valuable, strictly speaking, so... And you're saving uses by getting those criticals. Okay, I don't know if that's good enough for Sue to reach you, but I think it's just enough. Just enough. Poison Axe and the Archer. The archers in this game are actually accurate, which is something I appreciate, because that's something the archers have. If I have a complaint about Fate's gameplay, is the fact that the archers suddenly weren't outside of the left. I'm pretty sure. The only people here are the women and children. When else the workers have gone north to the mines. They aren't even allowed to sleep there. They just work until they die. My brother who escaped is as thin as an old man. The day he drew his last breath. But I've told you this, can you do... Sorry, I said too much. Please forget all of this. We're leaving the island now. A killer bow. Yeah. Pretty sure this is the way. Let's send the killer bow to Merlinus. So these islands are exclusive. If you pick one, the other one closes, and depending on the one you pick, you are going to get a different route. In this one you hear about the struggles to the north, in this one I think you hear about the struggles to the west. So in this one you're going to pick what is popularly called the A route, in this one the B route. If you don't pick any, you go to the A route, so that's probably why it's the A, because it's the main one. We also have some shops here that I should probably check with Rutger. Here you get a killer bow, here you get a restore, but I also find the B route to be... I don't like it as much. My favorite chapter in this game is in the A route, so of course I had to go A route. Perfect. But that doesn't mean that going B route is a bad idea, because restores are really valuable. Lady Sue. Shin, what are you doing here? I was looking for you. For me? Yes, it was the clan leader's orders. What happened to our clan after I left? I'm sorry, we didn't stand a chance against Baron. We lost. What has happened to my grandfather? He is continuing the struggle against Baron. I see. I was told by the clan leader to leave and look for you. Then, will you fight alongside us? With you. We will be helping grandfather because this army is fighting against Baron. Also, this army saved my life earlier. Understood, my lady. If that is your plan, then I am at your disposal. Thank you. And he found the granddaughter of the Silver Wolf, 7, 9, 10, 9, 11, 14. This is a normal occurrence, and this is normally why Shin is considered to be one of the probably the best archer in the game. They're there with Klein. He doesn't need a promotion item, but at the same time, his promotion comes... I mean, being level 5 and all, he's going to promote probably around chapter 11, which is where you get a promotion item for archers. So there you have it. He's widely considered to be the superior nomad. Sue is good, and she does have availability on her side, but her base strength is low and her growth is low. So yeah, She can go a bit overkill in terms of speed, and that doesn't really benefit her because overkill in the end means you cap it and that's it. While Shin is stronger in both base and growth, he has, I think, a worse speed growth, but it doesn't matter because his base is so good. He's probably going to cap anyway, so yeah. Shin, I think is a very good unit that I'm probably not going to use anyway. But yeah, you deserve to know he's a good option. I think this this stretch of you could almost call it aisles. Yeah, like thin aisles connected by bridges is one of the best places in the game to train a mage in. Like no joke, no exaggeration. It's actually incredibly good to train mages in here because the enemies normally pile up in a way that favors it. Oh yeah, but I forgot that they completely block you. Well then, I will have to waste some javelin uses here. By the way, I didn't speak about fear. Just like Shin is considered to be a superior version of Su, I think Fear is considered to be an inferior version of Rutger. Rutger is already promoted, rocking 17, 20 something in terms of offenses. And here comes Fear with very good bases for her level because she's only level 1. You have to think about that, she's level 1. So 9 strength at level 1, 13 speed at level 1 is absolutely insane. The problem is, at this point in the game, you are considering to promote some of your units, so Fear is going to need enough training so that she can go up to level 10, compete for a hero crest, and then, even after promotion and invest in everything you have in her, is she really better than Rutger? I don't think so. You are normally training Rutger anyway to make the earlier chapters easy for you, so Fear just stays in a weird position between all of this. Okay, here's the boss. Terrifying boss. Absolutely terrifying boss. It seems like he rolled a low strength this time. Still has 26 attack, which is very strong. Killer Axe. Berserker. Berserkers just like Swordmasters plus 30 natural critical. Terrifying. Terrifying. Not something you want to face, really. I'm going to put Fear here and you will see why soon. Probably. Maybe. No. Yeah, that's good. Who do I have to... Oh, Shin. Okay. You can stay there. Okay, there's a mercenary. The halberd, even if it's inaccurate, it does a lot of damage, so you should have been more careful. Okay, that actually benefits me, because you just opened the path for me to go in an Hellfire. An Hellfire. Marcus is one of my best resistances. I didn't remember you. Do you come from there? So, Steel Axe, Hand Axe, Thunder. You, this is a pretty closed place. I want you there. I want to dominate this side and I want to see the forts, because the forts start spawning pirates. And... okay, I didn't use the physic in this run, unlike in my previous one, so I'm going to heal Thaini. And get a level up on Soul with magic. That's warp range, so who can complain? I can't. 88. Yeah, I should remember a halberd being here, because if I didn't bring Rutger... Strength! 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 She got the strength! Again! Ah. Wondrous. I'm going to stay here with the javelin. It seems like the mercenary is already aggressive. I'm going to move you there. I'm going to... Move right, move right, move right, right. I'm a bit afraid. I'm a bit afraid because of this fort potentially spawning enemies, and I'm actually going to stay here with an arrow bow. If the mage wants to go for Dorothy, then go. I knew it, I knew it, I knew this was going to happen. Please don't crit, because if you crit, we have a problem, but you don't crit. Perfect. Yeah, they are piling up, they are piling up. You can probably see now what I was saying about the mages being in a good position to be trained in here. Oh, critical. A 3% critical. Let's go, Dorothy. Let's go. That was actually really helpful, because I'm going to have to go short stuff on the upper side. Okay, you probably have just a short bow, right? She has a Wodao, which is 40 critical. It's not as good as a killing edge, because even though the weight is very easy to handle and the power is comparable, I think the critical in the killing edge is just enough. And the fact that the Wodao... Oh no, the Wodao has 20 uses. I was going to say has less uses. No, both have 20 uses. Wait, don't you have the light rank? Oh, but you didn't get skill rank this time around. Shame. A shame. Do you get killed? You don't. Okay. Great, 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 great. Great performance, Fair. Yes, you can see a lot of experience we're getting. I prefer that, because that way I can carry Rutger to the boss. We need to start pushing against the enemies. Okay. Okay, easy sneaky kill as we like them. You have hand axes, a poison axe, a steel axe, and a hand axe. So only one range unit, which is you. Okay, this should fail. Okay, if you hit that one, that would actually be very bad for me. But now I can basically tank this, because Louis is not going to die to a mage. If he missed and you hit, maybe, but with full health, Louis is not dying to a mage. I don't think you can't kill reliably, so maybe go up, maybe go... I'm actually going to keep you here in case there are reinforcements to pick the units that are left behind. Yeah, not a complicated map. A one-parter, if you want to call it that. After editing 40-50 minutes, I don't expect anything else. Oof. Yeah, that's a tough boss right there. I'm going for it. I don't think Ward gets doubled. You should have probably checked before. 6 speed, 8 speed, 9 speed. He doesn't get doubled, because he doesn't get slowed down. I'm actually going to release you there, because you are still hurt. Get a bit closer, get a bit closer. As always, yes. Get a bit closer, and be careful, because this guy has 2 range. Let's see. Okay, they are aggressive. The village is still standing. I feel like I'm going to be just one turn too late to the village down there. That's why I want to rush so desperately, but rushing means making mistakes. Also, you becoming mobile is actually good for me. So now I have a better chance of hitting you. Okay, before we start doing things, I should go for an easy, reliable kill on you, and I think that's going to be Lance. Or maybe I should go... Oh, I have one use on the sword. And that's a 3%, that shouldn't happen. Okay. Okay, you didn't crit me. You didn't crit me. That's good enough, and I hit both of mine. What's the big problem with the 4%? Why are you so nervous with the 4%? First of all, I've gotten the 4% in my face before. Okay, that's a high chance. Oh, yes! But also, when you risk 4%, the chance of it happening is 4%. When you risk 2, oh, that's incredible. Incredible performance. Extraordinary performance. Just, this guy, he knows what he's doing. If you're the most menacing one, and you're getting special treatment. Special treatment means Rutger. You survived Rutger. You survived the beast. But can you survive my other beast? Sorry, wrong target there. I saw 0 damage and I was like, no, you can't be doing this to me. No. Level 11, right? Oh, level 10 only. Strength, luck. Very good. Your offenses are actually looking nice and balanced. After promotion, we should be seeing some nice numbers. I think I'm going for this and then... Oh, really? Missing an 82. I see. So that's what we are doing today. Okay, we can still do this, thanks to Marcus being a beast. Imagine beating this game and going like, oh no, I played Awakening, and I know that Frederick is an XP thief. No, yes, don't. Do yourself a favor and use the damn Jagen, it's there for a reason. If you survive, I can probably take you out. Are you going to force me to check? With Shin, I don't want to check. That's two 85s. You should be hitting them. Yes. Thank you. An 85 is higher than 85. You have to remember this is 2RN. No, it can't be. Yeah, it is. I left Dorothy in range because I wanted to rescue the shit. Ah! Dorothy is going to die. Dorothy is going to die. You have 26 with the Killer Axe, that is 11 power. You have 4 less power, so that's 22 with 13 speed. You don't double. 22 means you don't one shot, you have to get a critical. Soul reduces critical. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a better measurement to take, and I don't think there's one, so we're just going to have to pray that I don't get a critical in my face. What was that? Was that only like 18%? The fog didn't stop you at all, but you gotta be pretty beat up by now. I'll finish you off. I calculated correctly! Yes! Yes! Oh god, please let me do a chapter in peace. Let me do a chapter where I don't have to stress. Yeah, I don't have anyone that Rutger can really support the traditional... Well, I have Clarine. Clarine, how did I forget the most traditional Rutger support that you normally build up? Okay, now... No. Now, look at this. I'll rescue, and I will take and release. Why? Because we don't want the killer axe. We don't want the killer axe. Let's see. Reinforcements. There they are. There they are. I knew they were coming at some point, but it seems they are a bit too late to be a problem. Okay, that's only 15 hit. He has higher critical than hit. Always funny to see. And they are going to Sue, and honestly, Sue can't run away or defend fast enough, so it's going to be against the clock. Orphan look and do things. And what is this village? I don't remember. This area basically belongs to the pirates. They also steal from us all the time. Resistance, that's useless. They can do whatever they want because they have lots of support. We can fight against them like the resistance force. A silver sword! Worth it. Worth it. And health. A little speck of health that deserves a heal. Yes, because experience. Weapon level has increased. Normally, if you want to train fear, you place fear here, and then the reinforcements continuously crash against her. She is able to dodge most of them and kill them in retaliation, so that's like the easiest way to train her. I've seen people get her to even level 10 during this chapter, because reinforcements in FE6 go for a long time. A long time. Do I go as far as to use the killing edge? Yeah. Because I don't want to risk a critical against me. Okay, can I get a crit? Yes! 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 Who the hell are you? You're no ordinary army. I mean, the army pretty ordinary. Rutger, I would agree, not an ordinary fighter. Skill and speed. Let's go. But this way I can break my one-use weapon and level, which was in the end my objective. Level 15 with more speed. Maybe I should consider promoting Lance soon. Even immediately. And now the music returns, because of course there are enough enemies to justify the music returning. There are more than 3. That's one funny thing about this game. Nice. A level for Lou. Not the best level, but we do want resistance on someone. And you just have 24, so you can probably do next to nothing. I'm just going to weaken one for you to take Wade, and then, or for you to try and take, and then we're getting out. Because Noah could reach. If you fail, I can try with a Javelin. Okay, that's fair. 68? Sometimes you fail those. Not even math, like... Sometimes in life, you have to fail the 68s, but Noah hits the 44%, doesn't quite level, still not even level 10. I took one village, I took the other, there's only one shop in a spot, they don't even sell lances, which should tell you something about the place we're getting into. As you can see, Axe Supremacy reigns in here, but yeah, let's conquer. Earliness, it looked like the enemy was trying to ambush us. They must have known we were coming. Something must be going on behind the scenes. Yes, clearing out the bandits might be harder than we had anticipated. Why did I anticipate the anticipated? It was expected. I didn't expect it. Ever since Baron started their invasion, something is different with Liv. I wonder what's going to happen from now on. Dragons reappearing, Baron's sudden invasion, the collapse of the Lycia Alliance. All of these strange things happening at once. Still, we have to take things one at a time, however tedious it may seem. Now, what do we do? About moving north along the coast. North, towards the mines? Right, I've heard that the people living on the islands are being forced into labor over there. Because we visited the village. So we must rescue them first. Yes, then we might be able to find out who's behind all of this. Well, we must start somewhere. Alright, let's head north. Oh man, I can't have an easy time ever. That moment with Dorothy in the range of the boss, my heart almost stopped. Berserker bosses are just bad for your health overall, but this was another level completely. So in the next chapter, I think I'm just going to try and feed the units that I'm considering a promotion for, and yeah, as you know, try and get another level, see how things go, and with the new level I can probably promote you. That would be, for example, the case for Lance. I think Lance could try for another level. His growths are pretty good. I think Lu would benefit from a little bit of magic, a little bit of speed, because once we promote, it's going to get harder to level as fast, you know, for a while during the game. So we should get the stats we're interested in before promoting. Dorothy's also giving me some good levels, surprisingly. Wade and Dorothy, I thought it would be more painful. You know, it's actually been pretty good. They are obviously worse than Lance or Rutger or Thaney, but that doesn't mean much because most of the units in the whole game are. So I'm enjoying it. And I'm enjoying this game, and I'm enjoying this start for the Western Isles arc. But yeah, that's going to do it for this part. This has been Pomon. As always, if you enjoy, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.